push. Good. That was a lot better. Good. Move your hands. There you go. All right, and then we'll hit everything else hard. My name is Trent Edgerton, assistant coach for sprints, hurdles, and relays here at Texas State University. Well, we have two guys that have qualified for nationals this year, both Harrold and Dominick Yancy. Harrold in the 60 hurdles. Today he'll be doing some hard 8s over 6, 8, 10, and 8. And then he'll follow up with a couple 120s. Dominick Yancy, who's preparing for the 200 next week, he'll do some starts on the turn for about 30, 40 meters. And then he'll follow up with 150, 120, 90. Who this? I don't know this song, man. You know, this for you young whippersnappers.
Should get me started.
Move back, roll into it. Well, today's practice, we're looking for, just being very consistent. There's a lot of technical things that go into each of these events that they have, but just want to be consistent and just kind of stay sharp. Obviously, the meet that we're going, the national meet is only a week away, so, we're not trying to gain anything per se. More so just want to stay sharp, focus on the little things, make sure we're loading the blocks, pushing off as hard as possible. With Daniel just controlling his posture over the top and getting his feet down as well as possible in between hurdles. All right, everybody's got something different. 2-2, because you had a long run yesterday, you only got 600, 6 times 100 Striders. Said you'll do 150, 120, 90 after block starts. You got the same thing, but you got starts on the turn. All right, you'll do 4 times 30, then 150, 120, 90. Daniel, hard 8 over 6, 8, 10, 8, and then 2 120s. Group 2 guys.
A little about me, my name is Dominick Yancy. I was born and raised in Euless, Texas. I've been running track mainly all my life, and I originally started my track career, my collegiate career at UTA, and now I'm here at Texas State.
150, 120, 90. Yeah. Everything is event specific for you. Yeah. Trying to dial in.
I think the biggest thing for me is like when I transferred from UTA, it was almost like I had a chip on my shoulder. Anybody who transfers, they could probably tell you that. I didn't want to just come here and kind of just be like in the same mindset, same everything where I was when I was at UTA, so I wanted to like develop, be better, and work harder.
You bound them more than anything. All right, push through the track.
Yeah, so the rise of the Texas State Sprints program. Coming in, we were all transfers, guys from different universities. We were just coming in with the mentality of fresh start, new opportunity, let's build something. We came in, we've smashed, dozens of program records, plenty of personal bests. I'd just say it's really just like the teamwork. We're all competitive, we all want to compete, we all want to get better. And that's what really pushes us and drives us. Like every rep, me and Dom, we have our side conversations. We do our friendly trash talk, and that's just how we get through the day. Like we figure out a way to make it fun and enjoy it. And over the years, like that's been our success. Us getting into the national championship meets, us, running at these higher levels it's not because we're not capable of doing it. I think for us, what's plagued us the most is health. We've built up the endurance to kind of withstand some of Coach's work. We've adjusted to the program, so now it's like, all right, now we can see, the success happening on those higher levels of competition. The success has always been there. I think now we've just developed the endurance and health to kind of get past this point in the season.
On this next one, open up a little bit, all right, from the start. Big, move them hands. Man, super exciting. This is year 3 here at this program at Texas State, and just to see how much it's grown over the last couple of years, and to be in this, to have this opportunity with guys that are qualified for the hardest meet in the world, super exciting, super grateful to be able to work with them every day, and to have this opportunity with them and see them, see their goals come to fruition. Good. Thank you. He gonna go, and then you gonna go. Patient over the top. Control your arms. There it is. Keep it going. Good. The longer the reps get, right? You gotta stay consistent with that. You were good through 6. Now when you start getting past 6, the fatigue starts to set in. All right, control your hips, keep everything squared over the top, keep that chest down. Don't rip too hard off of it, all right? Because you start swinging, you start opening up. Keep everything over the top, stay patient.
Last year it was hard because I was the first one out. So like coming into this year, I was more hungry. You know, I was like, I got to get there. And then being the first one in, it's kind of funny because I was so close to being the first one out. So I'm just glad I'm here. I'm glad I got the opportunity to go to indoor. It's hard because they take top 16. So getting there is probably like getting the indoor nationals is probably the hardest thing a collegiate athlete can do in track and field.
Hey, really good load off the blocks. All right, just push a little harder, hold your drive phase longer. All right, and smoothing out that transition. Okay, don't rush that part. Hold that, push, push, push. When you get up, move them hands. Okay, and then because remember you're going downhill, so you got to keep that momentum all the way downhill. And this year he had the opportunity, you know, to try to qualify for both the 400 and 200. Where the 200 he got 16th and the 400 he was 17th. So, you know, definitely watching the other conference meets this past weekend. You know, counting the numbers or counting the times, and you know, people were running. And other conferences were definitely nerve-wracking, overwhelming to say the least. But you know, God has a lot of things in store for us, and you know, He works a lot of miracles. So definitely grateful for that. Nice. Here you go. Keep putting them down. Keep putting them down. Chest down, chest down.
You run it up at Tech 1 week and it's like, you know, he went 7.6, but is it legit? Being able to go to Birmingham the next week and put down an even faster time, it does build confidence. It does, you know, confirm and reassure everything that we've been building at practice going into, you know, the rest of the season. It's like, all right, it's working. So going into conference with that and then being able to walk out of conference and still have that consistency and progression throughout the entire season, yeah, it's definitely a different level of confidence.
Last two started opening up your hips too much. All right, remember, it's how you start swinging off of them, right? Because you're being aggressive, which is going to be good. But remember, you got to keep it right here because you got to run back off of it. You swing like this, you open up too far. Pushes are fine. Nah, pushes are good. All right. Yeah, I don't think we ever had no question about the pushes. Well, every week that he's run, he's actually dropped it every meet that he's had this year. He was super locked in after last year. Sat down at the beginning of the school year and devised a plan for each of them individually as much as everybody else. But they were a little bit more locked in on what they wanted to do, and they were just able to accomplish a lot. Daniel's a true student of his craft, especially being a hurler. So there's a lot of technical aspects that came into it that he had to make adjustments on, and he's continued to grow each weekend or each meet that he's had, and it's been really exciting to watch how he's grown. Hey, for 8, that was good. Oh, it's gonna be a smooth transition. Good work. All right, catch your breath, get some water. All right, we're gonna knock out. We're gonna go from up here because the wind blowing this way. We'll do two of them. So when you finish, walk back. Try to get a little longer recovery today than we did the other day with them. All right, but we got to push them. Both of them. I need like race tempo-ish. All right, so max intensity on those. Push. Good. That was a lot better. Nah, it looked a lot better. Don't throw yourself though. All right, you don't gotta. You know what I mean? Yeah, control your posture, control yourself. All right, don't rock more than you need to. All right, set it up, and just trust what you got. All right, because it's all there. All right, so this move to lane 6, and then these next two will get better because we're more into the workout. And then after this, we're gonna knock out the 150s, 120, 90. Today was what we needed. Real focus, real dialed in, very consistent through reps, but definitely what we needed prior to leaving next week for nationals. Good. Way to be consistent. Get some fluids. I'll give you a little bit of time. So here's the fun part. I'll give you a rabbit. We'll give you somebody to chase.
I need somebody better than that, though.
That's what's up. I'll give you somebody to chase. That'll make it work. Cause she gonna run for a dear life.
Yeah. So looking at this upcoming national meet and just some of our goals. Really just staying focused and working on everything that we've been doing. Throughout the entirety of the season, I've progressed and been blessed to be able to get faster every single week, every round. So really just keeping that same energy, using practice to our advantage, and just making sure that we're composed and having fun like we've been doing all year. Not putting any unnecessary pressure on ourselves just because it's just another meet at the end of the day. So really not changing anything, honestly. Whatever we've been doing has been working. 100th of a second does separate, me in first place, but I go in with the mentality knowing that I'm the best guy every competition that I go to, and I just kind of walk with that humbly, but yeah, that's kind of what I walk with, and I think that will help set me up for success heading into the national championship meet.
I think what it's going to take technically is the little things. Coach always tells me this, it's the little things to get there. So like eating right, making sure I'm doing the right drills, making sure I'm stretching, making sure I'm just doing even academic-wise, making sure I'm on top of all my classwork, just in a good mental space, good physical space as well. So it's gonna be the little thing. The most thing I'm looking forward about NCAA indoor championships is going there and making a name for myself, really getting there and just not going there just to go there to have fun, but really getting there and making some noise and, you know, getting top three, winning the national. That's my mindset, getting there and just winning, not just kind of just going there to go. Yeah, the only thing I want to add is just, I believe I'm meant for this, you know. I really think deep inside I have something to prove, and it's only a matter of time before I prove it.
I want these guys to live up to their best potential. You know, obviously being their first time to that meet, we're not going there for experience. We're not going there just to be there. Of course, we're excited they've had this opportunity, but you know, we want to go and compete. Making it to the national meet, you know, these are national caliber guys, so you know they're going to go and get it all. You know, we're coming to compete.
This is a building program. You know, we don't have everything, but the things that we do have, we're grateful for. And we use it to our advantage. We use it to the best of our ability. And as you see, you know, we're heading to represent our school on a national championship level, and that's something that really hasn't been done here. So we're looking forward to do that, and hopefully this can inspire other people watching this that there's an opportunity here. You know, just because you don't have all the bells and whistles, it doesn't mean that you can't produce in any program.